Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Sister wives Janelle Christine say ex Kody Brown use their vulnerabilities to manipulate them. Janelle and Christine Brown are getting candid about the ways in which they felt manipulated by Kody Brown during and after their plural marriage. According to a sneak peek of the June 8th, Kody seemingly knew how to hit his wives where it hurt and had a habit of taking advantage of their vulnerabilities. Now that Janelle and Christine have both left Kody, they've had some time to reflect. Unsurprisingly, they're not exactly happy about the way Kody treated them. Christine thinks Kody understood her insecurities. But instead of empathizing with them, he took advantage of them. Sneak peek, Janelle pointed out how Christine found it devastating that Kody wasn't physically attracted to her. According to Christine, Kody used this against her. With me, it was like, no, we're not going to be intimate anymore. Christine, then he'd be like, well, you could do this, and you could do this, and put it all on everybody else. Host Sukanya Krishnan asked Christine if Kody understood her weaknesses. Yeah, isn't that so sad, Christine responded, and he uses them against you. Like he knew what I crave more than anything would have been, like an intimate romantic marriage and relationship. She added that Kody doesn't know how to take accountability for the fact that he just pushed a button. Previously, Christine explained how Kody exacerbated her insecurities. Christine admitted to feeling jealous of Kody's fourth wife, Robyn Brown, who he's still married to. In hindsight, she realizes that the way she felt about Robyn was not entirely her fault. She thinks Kody is at least partially to blame because the way he compared his wives to each other made her feel insecure. She said Kody put pressure on me to look good, or to make sure my hair was done, or to make sure my makeup was on. He also encouraged competitiveness. No wonder I was constantly wondering and constantly insecure because as much as I was comparing, he was also comparing all the time, Christine stated. He also knew how to get to Janelle. Janelle reflected on how Kody attacked all of his wives that are leaving in the area that hurts them the most. For Janelle, this area was finances. According to her, Kody would use his knowledge of her passion to undermine her. Knowing that it would bother her, Kody was always telling everybody that I was somehow calling the shots on the money, Janelle claimed. The fact that he did this was actually wild to Janelle. Sister wives is a pretty good way to understand all of America. Ah, yes. It appears that the last time Monica Hesse wrote about the TLC reality program Sister Wives was January 2023, concordant with her claim in today's essay, italics mine, that one benefit of being a columnist is that subject all of you to a close analysis of the show about Mormon polygamists. It's her prerogative to return to the subject, nothing to be done. This is about rupture and repair. For the uninitiated, the multi-wife family has fractured by this, season 19 of the show, and is just trying to figure out how to keep going when everything is burned to the ground, Monica writes, but the cameras keep showing up. America and the grand challenge our nation faces. To try to remember what we have in common, Monica says. Try to envision what it could look like if we could ever put it back together. Try to remember that a family is still a family, and a country is still a country no matter how much you hate each other. Sister Wives Tell-All host, Suki Krishnan gives update on Kody Brown's relationships with his kids, says she wants Kody exes to film Tell-All together again. Sukanya Suki Krishnan, host of the Sister Wives Tell-Alls and One-on-Ones, appeared on a recent episode of The Sarah Fraser Show to share her thoughts on the Brown family, as someone who has spent quite a lot of time with the individual family members throughout the last few years. As fans of Sister Wives know, Suki was brought on to host the Tell-Alls for the TLC series in 2022, right as Kody Brown's respective marriages to wives Christine, Janelle, and Mary were ending. While a lot of the focus in recent seasons has been on Kody's failed marriages and the relationship with his only remaining wife, Robyn, Kody's estrangement from many of his children has also garnered a lot screen time on the show. Despite this, the topic was not addressed on of the season 19 One-on-One. With part 3 and 4 of the One-on-One set to air beginning this Sunday, Suki proceeded to give fans an update this week on Kody's fractured relationships with his children, telling host Sarah Fraser that the father of 18 is working on it. That's probably not what fans want to hear, but I think he's doing the best he can, and he's trying to find a place where he can meet his sons as men and his daughters as women and maybe try and heal those wounds, she said. I mean, I think it's difficult. Some of the kids just don't want to deal with him at all. They've kind of closed that door and he has to deal with that, but others have left the door wide open, so there is a possibility, she continued. Suki went on to point out that repairing fractured parent-child relationships takes time, and that it's also necessary for kids to want it. Although she didn't reveal which, if any, of Kody's children are open to reconciling with their father at this time, Suki assured fans that the kids themselves are doing well. I mean, every time I talk to Janelle, Mary, or Christine, they tell me their kids are doing great and they're just on their own journeys and they're taking care of the Brown family grandbabies, she said, before praising the women in the Brown family in particular for being so invested in their grandchildren and their children. While the topic of Kody's estrangement from his children has yet to be discussed on the season 19 one-on-one, fans have seemingly grown accustomed to the format of these end-of-season wrap-ups. Viewers watched for years as Kody and his, then, 4 wives were interviewed as a group. However, the setting eventually changed to the current format, which has the host speaking to each of the 5 main cast members individually. When asked about the Brown family's decision to no longer sit down as a group for interviews, Suki boiled it down to the fact that Kody Company just don't get along and no longer wish to sit down with each other in that sort of setting. That's something I proposed to them, she said, referring to the idea of bringing Kody, Robin, Mary, Janelle, and Christine together to film tell-alls. I said, you know, wouldn't it be great if all of you were able to sit together? That way you can all really listen to each other. But I don't think they're ready for that just yet. Later in the interview, Suki revealed that her goal is to eventually film an actual reunion with everyone sitting down together and in a good space with one another. Suki was also asked this week about Robin's demeanor on the one-on-one thus far, which some viewers have found to be more reserved and far less emotional than in the past, largely due to Robin responding to many of Suki's questions with, I don't know. I think when you sit down at the one-on-one, they've just come to terms that everybody's splitting up, and so Robin's processing, Suki explained. So is she closed off? Yes. Is she angry? Yeah, probably. Is she tired of the judgment? Absolutely. It might come off as closed off, but I think it's just kind of like she's coming to terms that she is no longer in a polygamous family, which is something that she had always wanted, Suki continued, before going on to add that Robin's demeanor may have been a result of her feeling a little slighted and a little cheated after seeing the family she always wanted slowly kind of chipping away. Though Robin may be unhappy with the way things have played out within the family, Suki insists that Robin and Kody really do love each other, and that this mutual love is something that the other sister wives noticed right away. Suki also revealed that she attempted to get Robin to loosen up while filming the one-on-one, but claimed it's a very difficult thing to do when the other person isn't giving you much. Suki later explained that she doesn't ask the cast questions about certain things that aren't discussed on the show because she believes many of these topics are off-limits. A lot of people are like, he's a narcissistic freak, and they say these awful things about him, she said. Listen, I think the bottom line is he was very young. I feel like he was a very young person who started on this journey and who was trying to keep his family together at all costs, and he was trying to honor his commitment. I mean, obviously there's a lot of emotional breakdowns. There's a lot of boundaries that were crossed in both sides, I think, she continued, assuring fans that she's neither supporting Kody nor aiming to be the other sister wife. During the interview, Suki described the Brown family as lovely people who are kind, generous, and hospitable, Kody included and Robin included. Sister Wives fans left buzzing after host reveals the truth about Robin Brown. Sister Wives host Sukanya Krishnan shared details of what filming was really like during the series' one-on-one episodes. Have often criticized one-on-one host Sukanya Krishnan for what they see as a too gentle approach toward the Brown family. In a recent podcast interview, Krishnan surprised viewers by sharing behind-the-scenes details about filming Season 19's four-part one-on-one, revealing insights into Robyn Brown that left fans buzzing. The journalist appeared the Sarah Fraser Show podcast to share her thoughts about the family, filming the episodes, and her real feelings about the Brown family. Fraser said on the podcast that Krishnan provided insight into her preparation process for these emotionally charged interviews. She also discussed her thoughts on the individual family members, the logistics of filming, the family's reactions to certain episodes, and the potential for future reunions. When asked by Fraser why Robyn was so closed off this season, the newswoman admitted the reality TV star has come to terms with the fact that everyone's split up and she's processing. She added, "Is she closed off? Yes. Probably. Is she tired of the judgment? Absolutely. She does not go on social media. She does not deal with it at all. It might come off as closed off, but she's coming to terms that she's no longer part of a polygamist family, which is what she always wanted. To kind of see it sort of chipping away was not what she thought would happen. Ultimately, she loves Kody Brown and Kody loves her, and it was something the other sister wives noticed right away," Krishnan concluded. Fraser approached the idea of the host going rogue and asking questions regarding rumors surrounding the family's personal lives. She cited Robyn's alleged acquisition of over $60K in dolls and clothing in a post she shared on Instagram. "I don't ask those questions, even though I know about the doll collection and all the videos of people going into their homes and videotaping their things when Kody and Robyn were selling their house," Krishnan explained. "I feel like that's out of bounds. Regardless of how you feel about them, eventually everything settles where the dust's supposed to settle." Krishnan added that she's hopeful in future seasons, the family will once again be able to sit together for these recap episodes. Until then, fans will have to watch as Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, Mary Brown, Kody and Robyn answer questions separately.